What's going on, everybody, and welcome back once again to the channel. And before we get into today's video, make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. In this video, I'm going to be doing my Week 7 NFL Preview 2022. So the first game of the week, tomorrow night's game, Saints at the Cardinals. A fun matchup here, a pair of 2-2-4 teams. This is a big game for both teams. The loser of this game is in deep shit. This is a big game. Neither one of them can afford a loss. Now, I think the difference between these two teams is the Saints have a good secondary and the Cardinals do not. I think this might be somewhat of a high-scoring game, not super high-scoring, but I think that the Cardinals will at times struggle against the Saints secondary, while I think the Saints receivers will not struggle at all with the Cardinals secondary throughout most of the game. And I think that's going to be the difference in this game, the secondary. So I'm taking the Saints 28-24. Then the Browns at the Ravens, big time divisional matchup here. If the Browns win this game, all of a sudden, actually, they would be in first place, depending on what the Bengals do. But they would be in first place, the Browns would be, because they have the better division record, but they would need the Bengals to lose. If the Ravens win, they're in first regardless. So the Ravens, they're the better team. They have a good defense, not that the Browns don't, but I think the Ravens have a better quarterback, obviously. I'm taking the Ravens in this one, 23-20. I think it'll be a tough-fought game, but I just don't see how the Ravens don't actually pull it out. Then the Buccaneers at the Panthers. Divisional matchups are always tough, but I just don't see how the Panthers have a shot in this one. I know the Buccaneers have been struggling, but I think the running game will be a vital role in the Bucs getting this going. I think the Panthers' main weakness is stopping the run, and I think if they can get Fournette going, this could be a game to get that running game back on track. And I think the Bucs will win it 28-13. Then the Falcons at the Bengals. This is it wouldn't be a shocker if the Falcons were to win this game, but I think the Bengals will be able to exploit that Falcons secondary. I'm taking the Bengals, but in a high-scoring game, 35-30. Another issue the Falcons have here is their starting running back will not be playing in the game, and that's what you want to be able to do against the Bengals, run the ball a lot, and they're not going to have their top guy. Then the Lions at the Cowboys. The Lions coming off a bye week, Cowboys coming off of the Sunday night loss. It seems pretty likely that Dak is going to play. Jerry Jones says he believes he'll play. Dak says he's pretty sure he'll play. So everyone seems like they're on the same page with this. I think Dak will play, and if Dak does play, I'm assuming he does play. I'm taking the Cowboys 28-20, but I got a similar score even if it's Cooper Rush. Then the Giants at the Jaguars. The Giants are a red-hot team right now. I mean, they're 6-1. 5-1, trying to get to 6-1. I think they're going to be able to put up a lot of points on this Jaguar defense. I think Trevor Lawrence will try to keep the Jags in this game, and he just might do that. But the problem is the Jaguars like to run the football a lot. Giants' run defense has been playing well, which will force Trevor Lawrence to throw the ball a lot, and I don't think he has the receivers to get the ball to that will make the plays he needs. I got the Giants winning at 30-24. Then the Packers at the Commanders. Commanders got the Thursday night win, trying to build off of that win. It's really a must-win for the Commanders, and I'm not going to say it's a must-win for the Packers, but if they lose this game, it's really not good for them. I think the Packers defense will shut down the Commanders offense throughout most of the game. I don't think the Commanders are going to be able to get any running game going against that front with the running backs they have and the O-line, which means Carson Wentz is going to throw the ball close to 50 times in this game, for as crazy that sounds. And the Packers also have a good secondary. I got the Packers winning this one 27-17. Then the Colts at the Titans. They just played each other a few weeks ago. This is a huge game. This will be for first place in the division. This is a massive, massive game. The Titans won the last one. That one was at Lucas Oil Stadium. This one's going to be at Nissan. This game can really go either way. I think the Colts, I feel a little bit better about the Colts than I do about the Titans, but the Titans are coming off a bye. They already beat them. I'm going to take the Titans to win this one 30-27, but it would really not surprise me if the Colts won this game. In fact, I'm like 51%, 49% on this. That's how close I am about this game. Then the Texans at the Raiders. Both of these teams are coming off a bye. I think the Raiders should be able to get a pretty good running game going against the Texans. Josh Jacobs has been doing really well, and the Texans' front seven is not very good. I think Derek Carr will barely have to do anything in this game. Texans offense, try and get the passing game going a bit, and the Raiders don't have a good secondary. I got the Raiders winning it 31-20. I think the Texans will hang around. Then the Jets at the Broncos. I mean, at the beginning of the year, you would circle this as a easy win for the Broncos, but all of a sudden, I think the Jets may be, the favorite to win this game. The Jets are coming off of a massive win. The Broncos are coming off of a tough loss. I think this is going to be a very low-scoring game. I think the Broncos defense is going to shut down Zach Wilson and company, and I think the Broncos offense is going to have a tough time against that Jets defense. This is another one that I really think can go either way, but I'm taking the Jets to win it 19-17. They're the hotter team right now. Then the Chiefs at the 49ers, rematch of Super Bowl 54. This should be a fun one. Chiefs are favored by 3, and I mention that because, it does surprise me that they're not favored only by 1 or 2. It seems, but they are the away team. This is a game the Chiefs should win, but 49ers are desperate coming off of the loss. Not super desperate because they're still in first place, but obviously it's a big game. Both teams are coming off of losses, and these are two teams that played in the Super Bowl now 3 years ago. I honestly can't see either one of these two teams losing back to back. The Niners are very good coming off of losses, but I don't think that the Chiefs are going to allow themselves to drop another one. I'm going to take the Chiefs to win it 30-27. Charvarius Ward will be facing his former team in the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will be able to light up that Niners secondary because, one, Niners secondary has not been top tier, but to add to it, it's now injured, and they're going to be missing a couple of pieces, probably, and a couple of pieces that, what's his name? Emmanuel Mosley will be out for the year, so it's going to be tough, and Nick Bosa may not play. I think the Chiefs offense will get it going. Niner offense, I think, will, do their thing as well, but I have the Chiefs edging them 30-27. Then the Seahawks at the Chargers. Chargers, I believe, will win this game. I think the Seahawks will have trouble keeping up. I think the Chargers offense will light up the Seahawks defense. I got the Chargers winning at 35-21. Steelers at the Dolphins, the Sunday night game. This is a must-win game for both teams. For the Dolphins, they cannot lose a 4th straight game. And for the Steelers, you don't want to drop to 2-5. This is a big game for both teams. Tua will be making his return. Steelers corners suck, and to add to it, they're not healthy. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle should have big games each. It wouldn't surprise me if each of them have 100 yards receiving. The Steelers, it's uncertain if Kenny Pickett will play or not. I think regardless of if he plays or not, him and Trubisky, are very interchangeable here. I got the Dolphins winning it 21-20 in a tight one. And then the Monday night game, Bears at the Patriots. This could have been the Justin Fields versus Mac Jones game. The two quarterbacks who were drafted in the 2021 draft. Patriots defense has been playing good. Bill Belichick is very good against young quarterbacks. This is only Justin Fields' second year, and he really doesn't have a lot of help. I don't think the Patriots offense are going to be able to put up a lot of points either, though. I'm going to take the Patriots to win it 17-6. Comment down below what you guys think about this week's set of games. Give me your score predictions of the games down in the comment section down below. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time.